Hey Phil, what's up? Your subscriber, aka piece of your nation, Video Vixen here. Just replying to your recent video. First, I realize that you're in New York City, and yeah, the weather is pretty shitty. Sorry. Just speaking on behalf of New York City weather. My bad, dog. Uh, also, glad to see that you're doing well. Just responding to your video and the question that you posed, your question of the day about in the next 100 years, will there ever be a gay president? Now, I want to reply by saying, not to sound like, hopeless, but I don't think so. And the reason why is because ignorance is still alive and breathing. As long as there is an ignorant ideology about homosexuality in the United States, there's no way that, there will ever become a majority where people become acceptable to homosexuality as a norm in society and allow someone openly gay to become the president of the United States. And I think the only way that could change within the next 100 years is by our children, the youth, being educated more into an open-minded society. But that will have to be stemmed from the education system, how we're educating our children in our schools. So, the ideology of this education system has to change in order for people's mentalities about it changing, or in order for society to change into a way where homosexuality is more acceptable, or, at least more, more acceptable. And I think that's the only way that there will ever be a openly homosexual president, male or female. My opinion, personally, is that I think anyone should have the opportunity to become the president of the United States based on the necessary criteria, of course. Man, woman, someone from another culture or religion standpoint. I don't really think it matters the person's, stance or sexual orientation, as long as they have the capabilities of running this country, which we all know is not the easiest job in the world. Now, another question, or another response to that question is, will there ever be, tolerance for homosexuality in the United States? That's another good question, because a lot of people are very ignorant. Based off of the people you played in the video, the pastor and the other guy that spoke out about Mitt Romney's, gay colleague on his campaign. Ignorance is eternal. And I don't mean like ignorance is forever, like there will forever be ignorant people. But as long as there's balance in the universe, there are going to be the people that exhibit common sense, and there's going to be the ignorance. Those people that spew things that, are just hateful and narrow-minded and have no sense of being in, the general common sense populace. As long as ignorance exists, stuff like this will not happen. And that's why I personally feel that there will not be a gay president unless things are changed. Unless, education and sensitivity changes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my opinion. That's what I think. It's sad to say. It's kind of like a sad thing, but ignorance will have to be eradicated in order for something like that to happen, I think. And seeing that ignorance is kind of a staple in, people's mentalities, especially those that are not educated about these type of things, or at least open-minded. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. But, I think it is something that we should strive for. I think, people in the homosexual community, I think, if they really put their power together, some type of change can be made. We've already had, homosexual people in offices, in governmental offices. So that's a step. That's a big victory. And I think, if they keep pushing, then something good can come out of it. So that is my way of refilling you guys in. Phil, you're a champion as always. I respect the hell out of you. And yeah, seeing that you're in New York City, it'd be cool if you had a meetup. But as I said, the weather's kind of sucky, so my bad, dog. And if you are going to catch the Avengers, yeah, catching the city, that'd be nice. Or unless you're going back to Cali soon, then catch them when you can. But yeah, that's it. I'm Video Vixen once again, part of your nation, and yeah, just replying to your video. All right, Phil. Check you later. Fade out.